Alright, hello everybody. We're back. We're working on the 10-inch sub box today. We're gonna get some of these little pinholes filled in. I went ahead and I went and got some glazing and spot putty from Walmart. It's not very much. It's a pretty good sized tube. It's a little bit chilly today, but tonight, but it should actually be okay. We're gonna go ahead and get into that, and we'll do a little bit of talking about some things, some other stuff that I got going on while I'm showing you this, what and all that you do. I mean, really, all you need is your spot filler, and then spatula. Some people call them, and others just call them filler spreaders, you know, or just a spreader. This is actually just one from Walmart. You get them in a 3-pack. They're not very much either. You use them until they're all scruffy looking, and then you just pitch them and then you get more. It's no big deal. Anyways, this, you pop it open and you see it's got a seal. See, it's got a seal in there. Well, you've got your little poker on the end, if you can see that. I don't really know if you can see that or not. There's a little poker on the end of it. Stick it in there, twist a little bit, make it round, and then you set the lid to the side because you don't need the lid. And then you just put some on your spreader and you go through and you fill in your pinholes. And we're gonna get to that right now. Spread it, kind of work it down into them little holes. Work it into the holes a little bit, put a little bit of pressure on it so it'll fill in them holes. See how it's filling in the holes pretty well, because you'll want to smooth it out some, make a nice thin layer over the top of it. This kind of stuff I really enjoy doing. I like doing body work and stuff. I like working on cars. I love this shit. This is just joy for me, because I'm no expert, but I've been doing it a while. I'm pretty decent at it. Also, like I say, I'm doing some other things some other issues that I need to take care of while I'm at this, showing you guys the pinhole repairs. There's going to be some stuff on the side that I'm going to want to smooth out and fill in too, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm at it, you know, because this will actually be, the edges of it will actually be showing, and I don't want them to look all ratty, so I'm going to be doing that as well as I go along. We'll get down here to some of this stuff. I want to smooth some of this stuff out. If you use the stuff properly, you should have no problems with it. None. Like I say, I'm doing a little fill in here so it's a little smoother, at least looks a little bit nicer. It'll be a little more presentable when I get it done. Because this is going to get a whole nother sand job too, so. So it'll be sanded down again as well, so. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and let this dry. Get all set up. I'll throw my gloves under here to keep it up off the table here. We'll want to clean this off the best we can. Anyways, that's going to be for right now. That's going to be all of that. We'll get to sanding it, and we'll give it another coat of primer, and we'll see where we're at with that. Like I say, This box, I want it to actually be a little bit closer to show quality. I want it to be really nice when I get done with it. That's why I'm doing this. If I didn't care, I would probably just leave the pinholes in it and just paint it and be done with it. But I want to get the pinholes taken care of as much as possible. And I want to smooth it out as much as I can because I really want it to look good. And actually the reason for that is I'm actually going to be testing out some new clear coat that I haven't used yet. It's from Rust-Oleum. You buy it in a quart, like some Walmarts have it. AutoZone has it. Advanced actually has it too, I think. But it's by Rust-Oleum, and I want to try it out, and I want to see how it performs. I want to see how it looks when it's finished. But anyways, that's just a short announcement on that. There'll be a video on that, and that'll be like kind of like a long-term thing whenever I go to clear coat this and stuff, and it'll be like a durability sort of thing. And I want to see how it performs, how it sprays, how it looks. I want to get to know everything about it, see, because I've never used it, and I figured I would try it. And so I'm not running a car or my truck or something else. I figured I'd try it on this speaker box first. And I've actually got a pretty cool paint picked out. Actually, it's actually, see, this box is technically for my fiance, so she got a color picked out, and I actually kind of like it, and hopefully it's going to turn out okay, but that's kind of a surprise, so we'll get to that later. I'm also going to have to round off these rings a little bit, and it's not the rings that's the problem, it's the fiberglass. The fiberglassing, I just cut it really poorly, and it's not super round, so I'm going to have to clean that up with something. I'm not really sure what yet. I may get a thing to attach to my drill to kind of work that out a little bit. I just have to see what I'm doing. Have to decide what I want to do. So anyways, for this video, that's going to be it. I just wanted to show you that. Make sure you're mushing it down into the pinholes, filling them in really well, and then put another little, just a thin skimming layer over the top of it. That way, whenever you go to sand it later. Now, I do know from past experience, I do know that sometimes whenever you're sanding it, well, some of the holes didn't get filled. It happens, and all you can do is just try it again, and just, because they're little pinholes, and sometimes it doesn't like fill it like it should. So anyways, on that note, sorry, excuse me. On that note, we're going to actually say I hope to see you later in one of my other videos, or in my next video. I hope you guys are, if you're not already subscribed, I hope you guys are subscribing so you can keep track of all my projects that I've got going on. I've actually got a few other projects that I'm working on too. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I thank you very much, and have a spectacular day.